Hey, welcome back. This is Beamer Merchant. You're looking at the driver's side view mirror. This is the 01 BMW X5 4.4 model. This particular mirror has the glossy trim on the side here, and we're gonna go and show you the steps and tools required to remove this side view mirror. The removal process should be the same for most X5 models from 2000 to 2003. Maybe even newer models from like 2000 to 2005, I believe. But anyhow, let's get started. Tools that I'll be using today is impact driver with the 30 Torx, my favorite tool here, and some cutters. Before we can start the process to remove the side view mirror, we have to go and remove the inner door panel. As you can see here, which I've done. If you need instructions on how to do that, check out our video archive, and you should get instructions there. So once you go ahead and tackle this task of removing the panel, then we can go ahead and focus our attention to this side of the door. The removal of the side view mirror is pretty simple, and because the removal process is straightforward, you as a BMW owner should have no excuse as to not to replace a broken side view mirror. Before we start removing bolts, which I'll get into in a minute, let's go ahead and take a look. This is the wire harness. The wire harness comes down here, and it actually connects to your master window switch. So let's go ahead and take that off. And again, to remove that's pretty simple. You press the top, this little top, then you slide this lever down, and that's it. Should come out. So take that off. There's another connection here that goes into the actual wire harness. Disconnect that as well. Take this tape off here. Careful, because you might have to reuse it so your wires don't dangle and make any rattling noise. Okay, next we come to this tab here. We take our favorite tool here. The reason why I like this is, as you can see, it actually gives you leverage. You can just go ahead and pop this in there, and the leverage, you can go ahead and remove that right there. Or if that doesn't work, just pop it from the back. There you go. With the same tool, you come here, see this rubber stop, you go ahead and pop that out, and this is a 30 Torx. That's just one bolt. There's two more here, which I'll show you, and the way you get access to the rear bolts is once you pop this tab off, very carefully, just go ahead and move this aside. When you pull this tab up back here, again, be careful not to break it from the top. You're gonna see that foam right there. Go ahead and remove that foam, and you should have access to the bolts. Removal is pretty simple. Just go ahead and pull it. Again, be careful not to tear this foam because you're gonna have to reuse it. There you go. If you're wondering what this connection was for, this connection is for the tweeter right there. Now that we've located the 30 Torx bolts, let's go ahead and take them off. I removed that one right there. Now I need to remove the top and the bottom here. Once those bolts are removed, you can remove the tweeter. This is how it looks. Okay, let's make sure, yep, they're all off. Now we go to the outside of the door. You come here. Okay, now what you want to do is be careful, very firmly pull towards you. It's stuck in there, so don't be scared to pull out firmly. What's gonna happen is this. Okay, pull slowly here. Keep going, keep going. Wow, that never happens. Usually as I'm pulling out this, the bottom end gets tangled in there, so I have to go ahead and, wiggle it out. But in this case, it came out pretty smoothly. It's a good sign. And this is how the back of the mirror looks. Okay, make sure that when you put the mirror back in place, that you also go ahead and put this insulation foam. I believe that works as a weather strip, but also it reduces outside noise to the inside of your car. This is how it looks from the back there. Now today I got a question. This customer, basically, as they're driving, this part apparently is loose. Also, when she closes the door, this thing is loose. What I recommend for that person to do is pop this cover off, and she should find a bolt that she can tighten. If that doesn't help, then she definitely has to go through this process and tighten those 3 bolts to prevent this from rattling the side rear mirror. And that's the process to remove a side rear mirror. Again, as stated earlier, you shouldn't have an excuse if you're a X5 owner not to replace your broken side rear mirror. If you're thinking it's gonna cost you a lot of money to replace, maybe, but after watching this video, you can go ahead and do it yourself. This removal process should also go ahead and help you remove the window regulator if you need to. As you can see, replace your door lock actuator, which we've done in another video. Speakers, replace those. Replace your master window switch, and a lot of other things. So keep this video handy because it'll help you tackle not just the removal process of the side rear mirror, but also the removal of many door components. And as always, if you need this particular side rear mirror, check out our website. It should be up listed. If not, we definitely have a replacement. Or if you need any of the interior parts for your X5, such as steering wheel, dash, and so forth, check us out. Pretty sure you'll find something useful. Again, thanks for watching. This is Beamer Merchant, thanking you for your time. You have an awesome day.